Hi folks, this is Travis here at Set Apart Homestead. Thanks for coming back and tuning in. This weather around here is crazy. That's very typical in the Ozarks though. For those of you, I get emails nearly daily now, but a lot of it is asking about the Ozarks, you considering moving here, and I'm telling you, one of the things is the weather. Many years ago, it's been a couple of decades ago actually, I had read an article in a local newspaper written by, I believe, some local meteorologist, and he said that one of the reasons why the Ozarks weather tends to be pretty crazy is if you look at it on a map, we're pretty much right in the middle of the United States. And so, one day we're getting weather from the north, from the east, from, next day from the west, and next day from the southeast. It just, you never know what the weather's going to be. Last night it snowed, and then it rained overnight, melting off most of the snow. Now it's in the 40s. It's supposed to be in the 60s this weekend, and snow again next week. So it's kind of crazy. You just, the good thing is that, even when we get, and we do get cold here, even when we get cold and we get a snow and ice, it doesn't last that long, and that's the thing I like about it. It's different than being up north, and I've been up north. I was up north several years ago in North Dakota in one of their big blizzards, and it's just not fun. I don't know how you guys that live up like that deal with it all the time. It's kind of fun for a little bit, but then it gets old. At least around here, it melts off pretty quickly. So, alright, well, I just thought I'd let you know what the weather's like around here. It's starting out, the sun just came out just before I started making this video. It's been really cloudy and kind of foggy today, and then the sun just started peeking out and the sky's clearing up a little bit. So, take that and love it. It's been an insanely wet winter. Oh my goodness. I've never seen so much rain during a winter here in the Ozarks. This video really has nothing to do specifically of the topics that we talk about. It's going to be one that I, on YouTube, for those of you others that are maybe YouTube channel people, creators or whatever they call them, this will be like my little intro video that'll stay on my YouTube channel. And it's basically just, I want to kind of pour out my heart of why I'm even doing this. I've always been the type that, I want to help other people, help them learn, encourage them, help them grow, and connect with other people like themselves. I'm no expert at all in preparedness. I'm no expert in bushcraft. I'm no expert in homesteading or anything like that. I have done it for a long time. Bushcrafting skills, the old survivalist skills, I was doing that 25 plus years ago. So I do have some experience, but I'm not an expert. But I want to, help other people and see that it is a good life, and it's a good skill to have. Even if you, end up choosing a more modern city life, it's good to know these things. And so, I was trying to think of how to do that. Living out here, we're pretty isolated. Don't really have a lot of friends and neighbors. I mean, we know people, but, pretty isolated. And I thought, well, maybe YouTube's the way to go. Make some videos and post them. And hopefully I can encourage others, pass on a little bit of knowledge and experience that I have, gathered along the way, and maybe help do my part bringing people together. I don't think that, that me alone, that I'm going to bring people together and have this, kind of be this great teacher. That's not what I'm saying, but just do my part in trying to help others connect and learn more about the skills in this lifestyle and being prepared, because I think it's good to have, but I think it's also really necessary, especially in our future. I don't think we have a very stable future ahead of us. I could be wrong, but looking at our nation's politics, the social, the very fragile social, what's the word? I can't even get it out. Our society, I'm sorry, there it is. Our fragile society. that we have here in the United States, and then look at globally. You know, there's problems everywhere, and they seem to be getting worse and worse. And then if you reflect on the Bible and what the Bible says, we're right in line with everything happening. And I think that we are, it's very possible in my lifetime, and if not, most definitely in my children's lifetime, are going to see probably some very catastrophic things. And so we need to be prepared for that. But even if that doesn't happen, there are things on a smaller scale that do happen all the time. You know, acts of nature that, you know, many people are experience in their lifetime, sometimes multiple times in their lives. And being prepared for those is also helpful. So that's what I want to do, is just try to, pass on what I can, and then if I, bring people together. I think community is great. And I'm not saying that you all have to live on the same property or the same house or anything like that. I'm not opposed to that. But I think even lone wolves can have their communities, and we need to take advantage of the internet while it still lasts, or at least while it's still available to us the way it is, and use it to our advantage by connecting with others and learning what we can. Something that I've thought of, and it may or may not work, and some of you may not be interested at all. I thought about, well, how do we connect? Like, other than just watching videos. Most people connect through Facebook anymore because it's just about the only means online, or it's the most popular means. It's like the Walmart of the internet. People hate it, but they're there because everybody's there and all the stuff's there, and it's just a one-stop shop. That's why people are on Facebook. Most people that you talk to just don't like Facebook, but they're still there. I'm one of them. I was off Facebook for a long time and recently got back on to see if I could connect with people in my area. So I have started, and it's still in the very beginning stages. You can get on it. It's kind of the old school forum. For those of you that's been online for years, forums back before Facebook came around, and it's still in the free stage. So I haven't got its own custom web address, but I'll be doing that soon. But if people want to get on there, I've set up some different boards for homesteading and preparedness, and just kind of our lifestyle, and it can be expanded and changed as it grows, if it does. But it's called the Prepared Homestead. It's not there to promote me or anyone specifically, but any other YouTube channel or any other group can get on there, and talk about it. I'll leave a link in this video description for it, so that you can go there, and if it's something you like, you can sign up and start, meeting other people, chatting with other people. There's a few people on it right now. Like I said, I just started it, and it's not a finished product yet. It's just, I'm still working out the bugs and got to get the URL set up and all that. But, I thought maybe that's one way. Give people an alternative, and I know there's other message boards out there, but so many of them, they're either like just homesteading or just preparedness, and I thought, well, there's so much crossover there. Let's just kind of bring it all together. And if it doesn't work and someone comes up with something better, I'll support it too. But I think we need to connect with as many people as we can, build those connections and learn, and get all of as much knowledge as we can while it's still easily available. Because when bad things happen, it's a lot harder to learn on the fly. So that's kind of why I do this. Like I said, I don't claim to be some expert, and if I give out some advice, check it, make sure it's right. And most of I don't even really give advice. I would just kind of tell experiences, and maybe it works for me and it doesn't work for you. That's okay. Well, that's about all for this video. I just, thought I would kind of share why I'm even doing this. It's certainly not for the money, because while there may be some people that become millionaires off of YouTube, this channel isn't, and talking about this kind of stuff is not going to make you rich. It's funny, I post a YouTube video, and immediately as soon as I post it, YouTube sends me a message that they've demonetized it, that it doesn't meet their standards. Like immediately. Just the second it goes live. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and appreciate your support and communication. And I will catch you all in the next video.